Next up is rehousing of my Psalmopoeus pulcher, or one of my Psalmopoeus pulchers. I have 3 of them. This is my largest one. She just molted about a week and a half ago, and she's desperate need of a new enclosure. I started her off with moist substrate with the old arboreal setup in a 32-ounce deli container. And since then, I haven't been obsessive about keeping it moist. I keep dropping in water dishes, and she keeps burying them. But I do dribble water on the webbing so she can get a drink. These guys have been fantastic eaters. They grow very, very quickly, eat a lot, and as you can see, if you click on the light, hopefully she'll show up. I don't know if you can see her in there. But she's definitely outgrown this enclosure, so she's going to get one of these, which is I love using these for my juvenile to young adult arboreals. This is one of the clear mainstay jugs or containers that they sell at Walmart. I think they're like $2.50. I've got a bunch of these now. They look really nice on the shelf. Good dimensions. The only drawback I've found to them is when trying to get tarantulas out, these corners can be kind of a pain in the butt. But sometimes you give away some functionality for aesthetics, so that's what we're doing here. So what I'm going to hopefully do is pull out her cork bark here, get her up into this. This goes right on top and get her down. I actually made this just for the transferring from the 32 ounce to these guys, and it's worked really well. We already had a transfer this morning that didn't go as planned, so we'll see how this one goes. I was using the infamous flood technique. So what I'm going to try to do is pull this out, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do it without her going ape. Or having her come right out with it. She's going to come right out with it, isn't she? Now, if you want to get a shot of her, there she is right there. Let me see if I can figure out how I'm going to go about and get her in here. Or we'll do it that way. What I try to do here is gently poke her in the butt, get her into the new one before I drop this. I'm going to grab that there. Thank you. Alright, and we'll prod in the butt. You want to tilt it more my way because you can shoot right out of there. She's going to move quick.
She's going down.
She's completely off?
Yeah, well, almost. Yeah, she's off.
Alright, move that. Done. Alright, now, sometimes you catch a break. So there she is. I'm going to try to get a photo of her. Now this one here is a gallon size. This is obviously 32 ounces. I start off with moist substrate. I will moisten down the corner or so because they seem to appreciate it, but I don't go crazy, and it will dry out occasionally over the course of the winter. It seems to have no ill effects on them. So not when you really have to obsess over humidity. I do have the water dish up here if they want to drink. I also will mist down the side of it and allow water to trickle. I kind of have a spray bottle. So as to not disturb them, what I will do is just kind of spray the side, let it drip down, and that gives them an alternate way to get a drink if they just want to drink it off the sides of the enclosure. But I think I got her, oh God, she's been probably a year, less than a year. She's pushing probably about 3.5 inches now, and when I got her, she was a 3/4 inch sling. So pretty good growth rate on these guys. Love the looks of them. I don't know if it's coming up with the hairs on her are almost like a reddish tangerine color, while her base color of her legs is like a brownish green. It's a really unique coloration. But that's Psalmopoeus pulcher. I'm going to do a Tom's Big Spider blog on these guys, so hopefully I can get a photo of her because I hate doing blogs without a photo. Temperatures, I always forget to mention the temperatures. In my tarantula room, they're usually low to mid 70s in the wintertime, mid 70s to 80 in the summertime. Sometimes it hits like 82 in there, and they do perfectly fine like that. So nothing to really worry about there. And there she is. Not forgetting anything. No. I don't think so. I think we're covered. All right, Psalmopoeus pulcher.